G'day, my name's Alan. I'm an English-born Australian, sunglass-toting, Akuba-wearing carp angler from Melbourne in Victoria, and guess what? I call myself the Canny Carper.
He's the dude who's in the mood to pull some carp out for you. He's the dude who's in the mood to show you just what to do. The Canny Carper.
Well, good morning, everybody. Different location. Canny Carper's not going to get any carp here. However, he's going to use this rod to fish off the pier and see if I can catch anything on the float. Where's the float gone? Oh, it's down there. Where are we? There we go, there's the float. So, will I catch anything here? Westernport Bay. Might have to try going to freshwater for carp, I think. Well, I've fished here for a couple of decades now. Never fished with a float. I can see why. Yeah, the tide runs really fast in Westernport. Guess you got to get here at the right time, don't you? Anyway, not a bad morning, bit overcast. Give this a few more minutes and then we can go to the lake. Well, at least the local ferries decided to put on a show for us. The truck's just backed on. Pretty tricky manoeuvre, especially when you think that the tide's running out at the moment, so he can't stay there for too long. Otherwise, he goes in at a certain height, and that height of water, or that depth of water, isn't there when he comes out. But I reckon this bloke's been doing this long enough to know what he's doing, which is more than could be said for me trying to catch a fish off the pier with a piece of sweetcorn. So, as promised, we've come to the lake with exactly the same gear I was using down the pier to no avail. See how we go here with it, eh? This rod, I found this in Macca's car park. It had been run over and discarded. It was still in the bag, and as you can see, there's about 3 rings that are a bit bent out of shape, notably that ring there, look at it. And but it still works perfectly well for the sort of fishing I'm going to be using it for. And I got myself a little Shimano reel to stick on there, and it feels like a very light rig, although the rod's quite stiff, not as light as some of my other rods. All good fun though, playing with different tackle, isn't it? Well, there's an obvious snag there because ducks don't normally walk on water. Jeepers, look at that. Who'd have thunk it? Must be a big tree branch down there. Stay away from that, Alan. Welcome to Hat Cam. Just had my first bite. I don't know if you can see the float just out there. Using this battered old rod that I found in a Macca's car park. So let's see, is that corn okay? Yep, that corn looks fine. As you can see, I've got a bit of putty on there as opposed to a split shot. See where we're going to go. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, sorry for the shaky camera work. Still getting used to the concept of the head cam. I like looking at things. I like turning my head to look at things. Got to stop doing that, Alan. Got to practice the old shifty eyes, hey? Shouldn't be too hard, come on. So driving down here today, I was thinking about Pizza Hut. And the first time I went to a Pizza Hut was about 1975, I'd say. And I went with my mate Gaz, and it was up in North London somewhere. It was the first of the Pizza Huts, and you could sit in there and you could help yourself to all the salad. We thought that was fantastic, heaped up on salad. And yeah, we used to get a good feed. But the first pizza we ever had, we chose one with jalapenos on it. Oh my word, I'd never ever eaten a pizza before. He's laughing. I'd never ever eaten a pizza before, and of course I'd never, being English, had a jalapeno pepper before back in the 70s. Oh, I thought my taste buds had been burnt out. I just numb, absolutely numb. It's a bit like the first time or the only time I've tasted an Indian curry called a phal. Supposedly the hottest you should be able to get in a certain branch of Indian cuisine that I used to frequent in West London. So yeah, why was I thinking about Pizza Hut? Because I was a little bit hungry, and I've got a very nice sandwich that I'm about to eat, so I'll catch you later. Hopefully we'll have a fish or two. Oh, first fish on this rod. Here. Beautiful. He took off like a train. Very small one. Very nice. Well, here's that fish you just saw me catch. Bit lively, bit frisky, upside down, but yeah, just had him right in the top lip. I don't know what's caused that, but yeah, had him right in the top lip. Beautiful, good fun. So we've got the extra strong hooks tied on there to 6-pound fluorocarbon. I've self-tied that, and that worked a treat. So have to get that back out there. And that fish has christened this rod and reel combo. Yeah, nice little reel though. It's not a bait runner, so have to have the drag set properly, which yeah, that seems to be. Yeah, excellent stuff. Well, that fish was unusual because the usual normally a fish that size charges around like billy-o, and I don't know if you've seen on previous videos, they might take 30 seconds, maybe a minute to bring in sometimes. That one just came straight to the net. Perhaps it's because the water's a bit muddy, I don't know. What do we think? Somebody said on another website I was looking at today that you don't charge around in like a Ferrari in foggy weather, and that's, I guess, an analogy to what we've got here today. It's a bit more murky than normal. Oh well, we'll see what the next one brings. Well, having played in that fish on this rod, I now appreciate the flexibility of the top section of the other black rod that I normally use. It's much more suited to waggler fishing than this one. This one I think will become a medium feeder rod for me. I've got a light feeder rod. I'll use this as a medium feeder rod, and I'll change up the reel to a 4000. That's a 2.5, and this 2.5 can go on to my other waggler rod, my lighter rod. See how that match-up works for them all, and me, of course. Right, let's see how we go flicking out some corn. Oh, perfect spread pattern. Look at that, beautiful stuff. Into another one. Yeah, got a bit more life in it, this one, I think. But the action of the rod is very stiff compared to what I'm used to playing fishing here. The reel's fine. Don't really ever have to wind with any force with the reel because you pump the rod. Yeah, it's going okay. This would be okay with one of those 2 or 3 pounders upwards. This rod comes into its own length. Just a little bit stiff for this, but yeah, he's going okay. He's having a bit of a run. Yes. The old jokes are the best, especially when you repeat them weekly. Oh, here's the fish I just brought in. Beautiful. Small but perfectly formed. Ooh, there's a little bite. Time to send out some free offerings, I think. Oh, beautiful. Nice spread pattern there. See if that can develop into something. Those short, quick dips when it just pops back up again. I often think that's those fake crucians doing that, or it could be small redfin, but don't seem to foul hook any redfin at all, so it generally happens when it's redfin stealing your bait. Great day for it though. Great weather pattern. Okay, no sooner had I turned the camera off than we're in again. Whoa, here's a nice one. Good fun. Oh, there's a snag over there. I'd better keep him away from that. Oh, he's running like the wind. Look at this. Whoa. Ho, 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 ho. Excellent. Just try and play him now. I might be revising my opinion of this rod reel combo. Although, yeah, still a little bit too stiff. We need a bit more give in the tip, I think. This is nice, this third fish. So we started out the day down at Coronella Pier, seeing if we could catch something off there at high tide. Well, the tide was running out by the time I got there, and yeah, the answer was no, we couldn't catch anything on corn. But here we go, very nice. But the answer is yes, of course we can catch some good fighting fish on light tackle. Yeah, it's probably the biggest so far, and it's going to be my last because it's time to go home. So thanks very much for watching, hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time.
He's the dude who's in the mood to pull some carp out for you. He's the dude who's in the mood to show you just what to do.